Welcome, Brave Tarnished. Did I get you? No? Oh, okay. Sorry. Back to narrator voice. 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome to the mystical lands of Nyania, a place where savage monsters roam, the innocents are slaughtered, and chaos rises. But there is hope. A hero has been summoned from another world, one called Aerth. This hero is all that stands between villager kind's demise and the evil that dares to destroy Nyania. The next few chapters you see in this video will be of their efforts to combat this evil. Will they succeed? I have no clue. I'm just the narrator. As our flawful hero punches down this tree, you may wonder, why just one? Well, the others died on the way here. I don't know. I don't work at that department. Again, I'm just the narrator. Chapter 1, The Village. After securing themselves tools, our hero needed sustenance. Thankfully, Minecraft provides. Come here. Why do they sound like this when they die? And just like that, the first day was almost over. Our hero, in desperate need of a bed, took to the skies. That's right, the skies. Our hero was blessed by the goddess, who is again not in my department, and granted them the power to fly at will, or if you want to be specific, glide. Luckily, he sensed that a village was nearby. How? I have no clue. He said it's like a pop-upable map. Sounds like foul magic to me. These villages are home to one of the many scattered clans of villagers who are victims of these lands, the people he is meant to protect. And his first step was really stealing their beds. I wish we had a different hero. There was also a strange temple nearby, something he would check out soon. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. This hero is weird. Took another look at the temple and I realized with my class, with my origin, I can only wear light armor, so my best bet would be to get at least a little bit of leather to make a chest plate, which I would then use to, well, use to storm the castle. And he stole their food? Hero, how are you a hero? That department messed up big time. I can have a word with them. And after killing even more innocent ducks, he explored the temple, finding loot of all calibers. It appears there's an altar, and that this man has a little, thing. Luckily, the hero does also have something called Keep Inventory, something the goddess gave to him without him even knowing. Keep that in mind. It's gonna save his butt a lot. He also found a strange book, alongside 3 other books. Ignoring the fact that he barely reads anything besides what he called manga and TikTok, the books only confused him further. Preparations. As the last light of day gets swallowed on the horizon, await the return of the dark moon. When its light covers all terrain, merge the armor and the stone, and behold, the arrival of the true and dying Lord of Moonlight. Merge the armor and the stone. The armor. Armor? Chapter 2. The Night. After searching the temple relentlessly and failing to find any secrets, our hero pulled out their phone. Don't ask me what that is, that's just what they called it. And mere seconds after putting it back in their pocket, summoned the creature that resided in the altar. I call it black magic, but they call it technology. And what ensued was a great battle. No, this hero is just lucky that he can revive. But the hero fought, fighting with all his strength, mustering every ounce of willpower he had to get back up out of that bed every time he died. Time and time again he died, but he would fight, knowing that this was for the better of the world. Wait, replay that. Did he really think that shield was gonna work? What the heck? My ears are really warm. Is someone talking about me? Hello? Set his spawn. He charged, he swapped his things, and then he charged, and died. But hey, he was closer this time, and ignore the capybara. But wait a second, is he narrating himself? That's my job. You know what? I don't care. The hero was killed so many times that they even made themselves a hunting bow to use against a metal knight. 1 + 1 equals the hero not knowing that arrows would not work against this thing. Then the hero made a whip, a weapon that would be very useful, and when they saw their stats, they said, "Holy crap, okay, we'll work with it." Luckily for all of Nyania, the hero had come across a pretty reliable weapon. But it wouldn't stop him from getting stomped on. Hours of death progressed, but with each death, he grew closer to slaying the fearsome knight, until he realized that the knight summoned mages who healed it. And with a frustrated rage, he struck them down and nearly broke down in tears when the mages saved the knight from what should have been its death. Oh, I was so close. Come on, let me have it, please. And when Josh finally did it, he was so happy. He was like, ah! And if you're wondering, yes, he flipped the switch. It was already on, apparently. The next day, he trained with the weapon he had gotten from the fallen knight. It was very powerful and kind of scared him. He also tried it on a golem, the protector of the village. Someone's getting cocky. Using the Lord Soul he got from the knight, he created a powerful weapon, the Soul Reaper. If you can't tell by the name, it reaps souls, so you'll see that. It's pretty cool. Then he went mining because he needed more minerals to create a Moonstone Compass, something which would lead him towards the next boss. Vibranium? Am I in the MCU? Okay, so we have Runite, Mithril, and Vibranium. This is like so many universes, and that just feels kind of illegal. Runite is RuneScape, Mithril is like Lord of the Rings, and Vibranium is the MCU. All we need now is like Unobtainium or something. It even looks the same, look at that. The hero soon realized that he could summon and recall ghostly allies from the souls he collected with his scythe. Every kill they got was another addition to his souls, therefore a vicious cycle. However, these allies are definitely not the sharpest tools in the shed. Okay, fine, I'll do it myself. Thank you. Pause. So, for the rest of the video, I completely messed up the audio recording for the game, so if there's no sound effects, like footsteps, that's why. Alright, back to the video. And eventually, and I do mean eventually, the hero found the last moonstone they needed. Therefore, the Moonstone Compass was on its way. He then created the Moonstone Compass and began his journey. Get some popcorn because we're gonna be here for a while. Even I didn't expect it to take this long, but it did, and I really wish I did grab popcorn, so grab some snacks. Chapter 3, The Journey. In the very beginning of the hero's journey, he came across an Illager tower that towered over a jungle village. In an act of heroism, he destroyed any resistance in the tower and then valiantly walked into the village a hero, without realizing he had also started a raid. Days went by without rest, but eventually the villagers he had attempted to liberate were all but... how do I put this? Unalived? But hey, he had looted the Illager tower before the few-day war had started, so at least someone was winning. And it's definitely not the villagers. Also, he can summon summons that create summons, so that's pretty cool. What's not cool is how my voice changes sometimes, but hey, things happen. Minutes after leaving the jungle village, he came across a fountain which he immediately looted because he's greedy. There was also another fallen knight who he easily defeated due to the help of summonable iron golems, but he refuses to admit that because he said, technically my ghosts shouldn't even be able to take damage from physical attacks, but they all died. So what's the life lesson to be learned? Iron golems are strong. Yeah, that's it. There was also an abandoned structure which resembles a portal. To where it leads, I know not. But again, Mr. Greedy broke it down and literally stole the portal. He can't. After what seemed like years, but was most likely just 10 minutes of boredom, the hero found where the compass had led him. The old champion's remains. Inside he found a skeleton clad in armor and ready to duel honorably. The hero said, "No," and pulled out the Soul Reaper, calling in dozens of allies to pummel the champion out of existence. Of course, after losing a hearty amount of health, the champion revealed their true form, a formless and terrifyingly fast phantom that struck down the hero multiple times. But they can revive, so the hero basically said, "Suck it," and continued to fight with what was definitely extravagant heroism. Minutes later, the hero had won, looting the old champion because literally all this hero does is loot. Why is he a hero? So the hero returned home and looked back at his journey to reach the old champion. Again, I still think it's foul magic, but besides that, there are tales of another boss who resides in the nether dimension, which the hero tells me can be accessed by the portal-like structure he stole on his journey towards the champion. I think we'll have to pause the story for now though, as I'm about to go on my lunch break. Also, I still need to talk to the hero choosing department. I really don't like how they manage this choosing, and yes, they're gonna hear from me and my department manager. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a great rest of your day and or night and or morning and or evening and or midnight. Bye bye.
Hey, subscribe. You don't have to, but you should. Hey, yeah.
This voice is so weird to do. I haven't ever had to make it go this slow in forever. Anyways, bye bye for real.